Hello, welcome back to some more Satisfactory. We're just going to pick up where we left off yesterday, which was at the north end of the map. So today what I want to do is to try and finish up all of these oil nodes. Now yesterday we figured out that we can't really connect all of the oil nodes because when we overclock them, it does take a lot of power to run these. So I need to make sure that I hook up these to some fuel generators before I can actually go ahead and continue, because I'm going to start to generate more power before I can connect up the rest of the nodes. So it's going to take a lot more power to connect all of these up. So let's say 135 megawatts, and that's 3 and 4 7 and 310. So 100 that's 1350 megawatts, and I don't really have that bandwidth right now. So that's what we are going to do today. I think I don't have the stuff to generate to create. Wait, do I? Hang on. I think I can make all the refineries. I probably can't make the fuel generators. Yeah. So the fuel generators are going to need modular frames and computers, which we don't really have right now. So we're going to have to generate some of those. That's fine. We need to place down the refineries first, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what I was thinking is, should we actually be doing it the way I don't know, should I be doing it like towards the right and left of the pipelines? Or should I be bringing all the pipelines together first and then trying to do it? Maybe that would be a good idea. I don't necessarily need to connect all the refineries to power or the extractors. What I do need to do though is make sure that I have them all hooked up and all the pipes coming out to the platform, and that way I know exactly where I can place my refineries and my fuel generators. I think that's a better idea. Okay, so let's go down here. Or should I go here? I think I'll go over here first because we got another oil extractor nearby. So that should be a little bit easier. Now how many? I have 8 Nobelisks left, so I gotta be careful with how I use them. Otherwise I might just go back home and get some more. It's not that big a deal. Alright, so this is the main line. I need to walk my way back over here. I guess I can zip line the way. Alright, let's figure out where the next oil node is, and it is right in front of me. There it is. Okay, this is a normal node, which means that it's going to be 120, and then there's one behind this. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, you know what, let's take out the foundation from this side and bring it all the way. That should help us out a little bit. Okay, let's see. Can I put down a refinery over here? No, not a refinery. An oil extractor. I can. Alright. That's not too bad. Yeah, that works. I guess I have to just go straight from here. So I'm going to delete these extras so that I get my concrete back. Not a big fan of wasting concrete. I don't have that much to waste. Alright, so that's going to be one oil extractor, and the second one is going to be coming out from there. Let's continue along this way. Now, can I place this down over here? It seems that I can. Right, if I can, then I will. So this one is right in the middle of the platform. Great. That's just great. Hey, Nix. You have a little problem because you need to make 111 fuel generators for your power plant. That sounds about right. I feel like I'm gonna have to do something similar. It's going to be a lot of heavy modular frames and computers for sure. Okay, I think in order to make this work, what I'll need to do is place down some barrier blocks. Where's my barriers? Yeah, so if I place down a barrier, can I do like a in-between kind of thing for this? Or does it need to be placed the other way? Yeah, there you go. So this is a pretty neat trick to get the middle of the foundation right on the line. So you can use a barrier block to do that. Now the only thing we need to make sure that we do is when we get to the end, we need to realign this to the world grid. So this is not going to be aligned. 40,000 megawatts. That's a lot of power. Alright, you know what I could do otherwise? I could just bring this over to this thing. And then carry both the pipes out like that. Rather than having both pipes be on separate foundations, why not just bring it over to this side and then carry them together? I think that seems like a good plan. Only problem is that this oil extractor has the piping coming out this side, so what we could do is replace those foundation blocks on this side. So we'll have the piping coming from there. It'll move to the left and then it'll keep going straight from here. That's like about how most of people have in nuke power. So you're getting that with crude oil. That's a lot of power, I will say. Where is my power shards? Here you are. So this is going to be making 150. I just need to get some pipes in place. 600 sulfur. You're gonna be sulfur rich. Oh yeah, you're gonna be using the sulfur, right? That makes sense. Okay, if I bring the pipe out, is that gonna be matching up? Alright, yeah, definitely. Definitely matches up. So I'm gonna bring this out till here. We're gonna make these both the same length, and then we're just gonna bring them all the way till the end. So it's gonna be on this foundation. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of these mushroom thingies as we figured out yesterday. So I'm going to have to go through that. Maybe that'll change in the future, I don't know. Until it does, it's going to be in the world. And we're gonna have to deal with it. Kaboom! I see a big thing in front over there, and that is not an encouraging sign. Okay, this is a problem. Definitely not going to be able to go through here. This is way too big of a mountain to go through. So I think it's going to be channeling the pipes through this side, and that's going to have to do. So rather than going through here, I guess I should just pull the pipes to the other foundation, which we have on the right over there. Yeah, I'm going to turn left. But rather than turning left, I figured why not just go left from the beginning. So instead of having this and this, I'm just gonna go all the way till here. And then pull the foundation out from here. And then we can continue the pipeline along this way. That should work, right? I don't see any obstacles on this route. Let's just make sure before I build out an entire thing of foundations and realize that there's more obstacles ahead. And there's mushrooms, which we can't do anything about. Yeah, but apart from that, nothing else. It's a couple of trees. That's fine. So we are going to go forward with this plan. It should just be a little bit of extra piping from there to this side, but I think that's doable. So my end goal over here is basically to get the pipes out at the platform, and then once I have them all in like the correct place is when I can start actually building the fuel generators and the refineries. And so that way I can make sure that I don't build my stuff wrong. That is basically what I want to try and do over here. Okay, I only have 2 Nobelisks left, so I might have to go home real quick. I may have to go home soon. I think I'm going to use them both on this road because I can see a couple of things over here that could be blown up. There's 1 and there's 2. Alright, perfect. Just a little bit of leaves, but we can pick those up. Now it's very important to make sure that we don't power these things. If we do, we'll probably overload our system. Okay, back to the good old chainsaw. What? I love that it gets rid of small rocks sometimes when you use the chainsaw. That's awesome. Like, see? The rock just vanishes. Too bad it doesn't get rid of the mushrooms. Hopefully update 8 will change that. I'm really hoping that they'll call the update 8 update, like UPD 8. That would be awesome. Right, so we're gonna go over there. Okay. I think there's another thing I can do over here, which is basically I'm gonna come out this way. Don't we have a thing called half foundations? Where are they? Half 2 meter foundation, right. So that way this looks like it's in line, even though it's definitely not. And let's go ahead and bring the pipeline forward. Oh, you're joking. Are you serious? Okay. It's just short enough that it doesn't go onto this platform. Wow. Now that should work. It is clipping the foundation though. That's a bit of a problem. What if I do a horizontal to vertical over here? Would that work? Aha! It does work. Oh, never mind. It doesn't work. Yeah, we just do it that way instead. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of small pieces over here, but it's fine. As long as it works, that's all that matters. And then, maybe I should take it to the end. Here's my reasoning for this. This pipe is gonna come out this way, right? So maybe I should get this pipe to go out this way. And then we can just take them both like this. So they'll be similar to these pipelines which we have over here. So on each side of the foundation, rather than in the middle. I think that should work. Let's pull this one out first, so that we have an idea how we are doing this. Oh wow, this thing goes pretty far. Okay, so that is a perfectly straight pipe. It's coming out a little bit vertically, not vertically, diagonally, but that's fine. I guess I could put down a ramp over here. What sort of ramp can I put? Sure, 2 meter works. Let's try something over here as well. If I could get a natural incline on this, that would be preferable to me. So I'm gonna need a... Oh right, it doesn't go till the end, does it? Okay. So we'll take it till here. Then we'll bring it up. Then we go till here. And that should do it. A little bit of finagling on the pipes, but we get it. That's just the way they work, so... Okay, this pipe was extending a lot longer than I thought it would. Alright, now this needs to curve over here. We need to make sure that it curves in the right spot. So I think this one will turn somewhere over here. And then this one will turn over here. I'm gonna put down the pipeline supports beforehand, so we don't face any issues. So this is going to be the pipeline supports. Maybe I should build my way backwards. That might be a good idea. Hang on. Weber Creative, thank you for the follow, dude. Yeah, I think this is gonna be perfect. Let's just go noodle, noodle, come on, noodle. There you go. Took a minute. And then we can just, I can remove this, right? I'm pretty sure that the pipes are not gonna be long enough to say that they are not gonna connect. Nope, they definitely are. Maybe not. Wait, why did it say the pipe was too long? just to slip in before the dev stream and follow a fellow pioneer. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. So the dev stream is today. I should probably be watching that. If I wasn't live, I definitely would be. I actually got raided by them, I think last week or the week before that, and it's still the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. It was a brilliant experience. Yeah, I think this is good, and then we can just straighten out the pipes. Tuesdays at 10 AM Eastern. Yeah, it's currently evening for me. I'm in IST. How long have you been playing Satisfactory? This is my first playthrough, so I am a bit slow at doing normal stuff, which most people would be pretty quick at. But I have no intentions of quitting this game anytime soon. I think this might just be one of my top 5 games of all time. You have about 2,000 hours. Just got back after leaving it back in U3.5. It's been a while then, because we've had 3.5 updates since then. So there must be a lot of differences for you, right? Coming back to the game after so long. Been back just before update 7 launched. Nice. How are you liking the new experience after all the updates? Almost all the changes are things you use mods to get back then, so not a huge change. It must be really nice that like the devs actually implement stuff that people make mods for. So it's like they actually listen to their community and they see what the community is wanting, and they actually add that into the game, which is not something that all the people, like all the devs, do. I feel there's a lot of devs that just like ignore all of the stuff that people want, and Coffee Stain seems to be doing a pretty good job with regards to listening to their community, and that's the way to go for developers. Oh, I messed up. The pipe needs to be a lot longer. The only real big thing was it was the first time you went far enough to deal with liquids. When you came back, just started your latest save using the Satisfactory Plus mod. And that's just insanity level of complex. So is there like different recipes and stuff in that mod? I heard someone saying something about that mod, but I haven't checked it out yet. I'm still focused on finishing Satisfactory as a vanilla playthrough and then getting into modded myself. I'm guessing Satisfactory Plus is kind of like a extension which is designed to overhaul the game and make it more difficult. There used to be a lot of those for Minecraft, like RL Craft and stuff like that. Oh wow. Basically it has like 5 steps to each step in vanilla, 10 more ore types. What sort of ores, like do you have any examples? Because I would love to know. What sort of ore types it adds? Is there stuff like osmium and beryllium or something? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. Maybe tin? Tin might be one. Hey, tea time! The liberation is ongoing. We are building some infrastructure for it, as you can see. So it is on the way, definitely. It will be liberated soon. Only problem is I don't really have the parts to make the refineries and the fuel generators, so I'm gonna have to build those up. But I feel like rather than doing that, the first thing to do is to get the pipelines in place, so that way I know exactly where I can design all of my stuff. Rather than doing it halfway through and then realizing I've made a mistake and having to rebuild the entire thing. Wait, what is that emote? Kekona. How have I never seen that before? That's a global emote and I've never seen that before. Instead of iron, copper, limestone, it's stratite, straphite, and rubite, which you crush to get crushed version and byproduct of crushed stone. Which the stone can then become concrete, tin, magnesium, zinc. Yay, I got tin correct. I'm happy with that. Okay, that definitely sounds like a lot more of an involved process. It reminds me of Minecraft mod packs where they make everything much harder than it's supposed to be. It basically is the same thing in Minecraft. You add a ton of different ores, and instead of mining 5 things, you're mining 15 things. Whole new models for things, upgradable miner that can add a smelting unit, different mining heads. Wow. Okay, Satisfactory Plus is sounding like a definite thing that I need to play. I'm not sure how quick we'll get into it, but it's gonna be something that's on my to-do list for sure. I just need to make sure now, do I use pipeline mark 1s for this or pipeline mark 2s? Because I haven't put anything in here. I'm pretty sure I might have to do... Oh, 300, perfect. So I don't need to do mark 2s. Mark 1 is perfectly fine for this. And because this one is an impure node, impure oil thing, we don't need to do any more than 150. So that's perfect. And that means we have claimed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the nodes. Let's go for these ones next. Yeah, there's a couple of doggos that I noticed. There's one over there. There's one on the other side. And there's one over there. Oh, there's one there. Why is there so many doggos here? Oh, one more over there. And one. What? Why is there so many doggos? Do they like the rain or something? Fully overclocked, those nodes will give me 1740 oil total. So like all of these combined. There's how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. The favorite spot of the map. Ah, I see. I might have to build an enclosure over here soon. And maybe get them all together. Not including the 3 on the far right. Oh, so only these ones over here. The 10 nodes. Wow. That's quite a bit of oil. Also, what is this? That's a geyser. A geyser. What do you guys call this thing? Do you call this a geyser or a geyser? I always get confused between the two. Geyser. I think the way we speak English over here, we call it a geyser. And that's like the thing between different styles of English. There's always a different pronunciation for everything. Depending on geographic, it gets pronounced both ways. Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing for us. Alright, so I can see a problem with this one, that we have a mountain in between. So instead of going through the mountain, we're gonna go through this side and get the pipes running from this node all the way till here. I think that would be a better option rather than trying to go through the mountain. So let's just go ahead and get our foundations over here. I am playing in passive mode, by the way. That's why these things are not attacking me. Not a big fan of fighting. I just want to make my factory grow. That's all I want. Oh, there's a there's a power pole over here. I need to get this power pole in a different position. Let's put this over here. Okay, so that is connected. Then I need to get rid of this. Connect it up there. And then that's the third line. So now I can get rid of that. Those were the 3 connections, right? There was nothing else. Dev stream time? Alright, cool. Let me know if there's anything new in the dev stream. I will probably be live when they're done. As far as I remember, they do 2-hour streams, right? I normally do 3.5 to 4 hours. So hopefully I should be on. Have a good one. Chew normally. I should be here then. Oh my god. They always have these mushroom things going right between my platforms. Like, I think they do it on purpose. They design it this way. Oh, I can't get rid of the tree? Sure can. Just need to be a little bit more resourceful. Have you seen the new teaser? Yes, I did. It was pretty good. Pretty good. The thing that got me the most excited was the fact that we might be able to get those gas nodes broken with nobelisks. That would be awesome. I would love that. If you could break those, that would be the best thing ever. Yeah, I hate them. They're really awful. And they serve no purpose except for making you use the gas filters. Alright, so I had a node somewhere over here, right? It's right underneath me. Oops. Alright, let's get this down here. I'm fairly certain I can place down an oil extractor over here. I sure can. Now the problem is that I'm gonna have to go a little bit up over here. Maybe cut down a few of these things. Yeah, I got into a bit of an argument on not on my stream, but on another person's stream who was playing Satisfactory. I got into an argument with a viewer, and I felt that he was being unnecessarily like hostile towards me. I don't know, but he was saying that, like, I said I play on passive mode, right? And then the streamer who I'm friends with was like, yeah, you're just a coward, just like jokingly, right? And I was like, no, I'm not a coward. I just don't see the reason for having mobs in the game. Like, they are a complete nuisance. They don't add anything. There's no purpose to them. And then some guy just got into an argument with me. He's like, if the devs included them in the game, then there's definitely a reason for them, and you just don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, okay, dude. Whatever you say. Like, it's such a silly thing to get angry about. Okay, that's not perfectly lined up. Is there a way for me to get this perfectly lined up? This could be a bit of a problem. Because I want this to line up perfectly in the middle. Or maybe on the other side. So what if I did a barrier over here? And then I built a foundation in the middle. Ooh, that might work. That might actually work. Hang on. I just gotta go back a little bit to make sure that this works. If I put down a pipeline support, I need it to be over here. No, it's going to be over here, isn't it? Okay, never mind. If it's gonna be that tough, then might as well do this the old-fashioned way. And we'll just build... how do we build this? So the way I want this to work is the oil node over there is going to bring the pipeline and come this way. And then this one is going to go along this one. And then they both meet up over there. Right? So that's what I want to try and do. It's going to be a bit of a problem though. But I guess we'll figure it out. Somehow. We're going to have to go in between those mushrooms and things. We probably have to go through the mountains again. Yep, that's the thing. Yesterday, Jin just managed to convince me to go through the mountain. It's like, it's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. It's so unrealistic though. That's like saying, it's fine, the train can go through the mountain. Nobody's gonna notice. Of course they are. How can they not notice? Alright, so if we look at the nodes over here, one of them is impure and one of them is normal. So we don't need pipeline mark 2s for them. We're just gonna go for pipeline mark 1. So I'm gonna just work my way backwards, so it's a little bit easier for me to design this. This is going to be where the pipes go. Let's just start making our way back. What mountain? The one where the pipe is going through for this one. I'll show you. Hang on. It's not a big mountain as such. It's just a small mound, I guess you could call it. It's not a mountain. It's just this piece of land that the pipe is going through. It's like, yeah, we just dug a hole in between. No big deal. And then the pipe comes out from here. It's not a mountain. And then it goes through here as well. And we just, at that point I just gave up. I was like, you know what? If it's going through, it's going through. It works. We'll just build some lore around it. That, you know, we built these pipes thousands of years ago. And then the land has grown around it since then. And that was the story that we came up with. We dug a very precise hole, yeah. I love how on the nose that is. We totally meant to do that. And we're gonna have to do it again. But actually having multiple pipes gives the theory more credence. Because we could have built the pipe system a long time ago. And then the natural evolution of the world just took it through. So now this is going to be a problem. I guess I have to stop over here. Alright, that works. I mean, if we've started this way, we might as well continue. Now the realistic scenario over here would be to go up and over the mountain. But I don't think that's going to be viable. given how much we need to use like pumps and stuff to pipe the water when it goes vertical. So I think this is the best bet we have. Just dig precise holes into the earth. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to run out of copper sheets soon. Which reminds me, is there any copper nearby? There's actually a couple of nodes of copper over here. What say we just set up like a copper sheet production nearby? Would that be a good idea? Just have a couple of copper nodes creating copper sheets for us so we don't need to run back home all the time. And then we could use some limestone as well for concrete. We have a pure node over here. And a couple of normal nodes as well. But I guess the copper sheets are the more important stuff. Yeah, I think I might actually do that. Have you seen any streams from Kibitz? I've seen a couple of his videos. I haven't seen any streams yet. I think he streams when I'm sleeping, if I'm not wrong. Unless he's on right now. Yeah, he's a big YouTuber as well, isn't he? Hey Indy! It's called directional boring and many of your crews do it IRL. They bore a hole through the soil and then pull the pipe back through it. Oh, there you go. We have a IRL explanation, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Nice. Alright, so I'm missing copper sheets. He does a lot of grand builds. Yeah, I think I've seen one of those giant red factories that he built. It looked pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Alright, question. Should I go home and get materials or should I set up a copper factory? I think a copper factory will do us better in the long run. You had quite a few places in your world. They must have done that. Fair enough. I can't say anything to that. Except that is a perfectly acceptable explanation. I'm going to run with it. Yeah, I think so. I think so, tea time. Because I'm going to need a lot more pipes as well. So it's probably not going to be done in one trip. Might as well set up copper nodes if they are available nearby. I just need to make sure that I have the power dragged to the correct location. But I need to go and scan these nodes first. Where are they? Where are the copper nodes? Are they on top of the mountain? Please don't be on top of the mountain. Please be at the base. Oh my god, they're on top of the mountain, aren't they? No! Why? Oh my god, I hate that. That's the worst. Feels like all of these decisions that the devs make is on purpose. They do it on purpose to troll you. Oh, you want copper? We're gonna give it to you, but we're gonna put it on top of a mountain. How about them apples? How did I not make that jump? Come on! Oh my god! Okay, I need more power lines. Now, where exactly is this node? Oh boy. This could get a little bit dicey. No! Come on, man. Okay, why do the power lines not like placing? Unless you're above them? Like, is there some sort of rule involved with this? There we go. So we got the copper node over here. There's another one somewhere in this area. It's right over here. Okay. Cool, cool. As long as I know where it is, that's gonna save me a couple of trips. But that could be a little bit dangerous. Let's see. Can I pull a power line? I could pull it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to zip line across at this height. Maybe possible over here. Okay, that rock is going to jut out and get in the way. But unfortunately, I have no choice. It has to be done. So we're gonna keep going this way. Let's just clear away all this greenery. Don't need any of this. Hey Vicario, hey Ral, thank you for the look. Put a foundation sticking out and put the pole on that. That's actually a fantastic idea. Let me go ahead and do that. But first, get rid of all the leaves and stuff. Let's get rid of that pole. For some reason, I never think about actually just using foundations. The game has given you foundations for a reason. Why not just use them? Alright, that should be good. We should definitely be able to go from there to here. Actually, I'm not sure if we can. That seems to be a little bit steep. Can we do a wall mount instead? Like this? Would that work? I'm gonna have to check. Ow. Okay, so that seems to work. Now the only problem with this is, am I going to be able to jump on top? Yeah, looks like it. Oh wow, I actually jumped pretty high. Okay, that works. We'll use that and just connect this up. How the... Alright, there we go. Time to get rid of some of this LOD, blurred ore. I don't know why the details sometimes get left out on those nodes. Like, look at this one. This one is perfect. So what was the problem with the other one? Right, let's put down some foundations. I might actually not have the modular frames for this. Like if I look at, I don't know, the Miner Mark II, does it need modular frames or does it need heavy modular frames? It needs modular frames. Okay, so I do have that. Cool. But what I do need is an equipment workshop so that I can make some portable miners. Right, let's put down the first one. And I think I'm gonna transport the materials this way. So I'm gonna build out a large like foundation area coming from here. Just so that I can build out over the edge. That should work. Obviously I won't be able to zipline over that, but that's fine. And I'm missing concrete. I have no more concrete. Time to go back home. So all of the stuff that I was doing in order to avoid going home, I'm going to end up needing to go home anyway. Also, I need to bring power to this area. So before we go home, let's do that. And I think I'm gonna get rid of this and this. And instead, I'm gonna hook up power straight to this foundation over here. Oh, the wire is too long. Okay. What about here? Can you take the power line till here? Okay, that works. Oh, big lag spike. Wait, has it been 30 minutes already? Okay, now where is my power? I have a radar tower somewhere nearby. Actually, I guess I could just bring the power from here. So let's just extend this as far as we can. I don't see any cables yet. I'm fairly certain there's cables in that direction. I can see the pipeline. So, and I'm missing concrete. Right. I'm gonna forget about all this, aren't I? By the time I go back home. Someone's gonna have to remind me of this. I have to bring the power line and connect it. I have to build the copper factory. And then I need to do other stuff as well. Wait, what am I doing here? Is this the right way to go? Or am I entering a cave? Looks like a cave. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, this is a spider cave. So there was nothing in here except the Mercer sphere. Great. Not even a power slug. I would have expected a power slug in this area. Okay, let's get out of here. And I think the best way to go is going to be down this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself my explorer. going to be facing this way, of course. Then I'll put down 35 fuel. Hopefully that should take us as far as it can go. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the map and like remembering key locations. But I'm starting to notice a few patterns here and there. I'm just hoping that it sticks in my brain long enough. Because my brain has a tendency to forget stuff. Sometimes important stuff. Okay, so we've come to the desert. I'm not sure this is where I wanted to go. I think I might be able to head south from here. Bean, move! Oh. Oh. Hey, Canal. Hey, Canal. Thank you so much for the sub. 8 months in a row. How are you doing, dude? It's good to see you again. Okay, I definitely remember this place. What am I looking for? I'm just going back home. I need to get more resources. I've run out of concrete and I've run out of copper sheets, and those are two main things that I need. I also need some fuel now that I think about it. But basically what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the oil from the North Forest or the North area. I don't know if you can call it a forest. I'm taking the oil from there and I'm basically just building stuff for fuel generators so that I can get an insane amount of power. And then I'll be able to start building up my machines in the desert, which will allow me to do all the big recipes for nuclear pasta and stuff like that. Yeah, the northern coast, I guess. That's a better way of putting it. So all the oil nodes around that area. Alright, let's actually get out over here. And I want to make my way down to the crude oil first before I go back home, so that I can restock on a little bit of fuel, because I am kind of running low. Do I have the alt recipe? Not really. I need to get the alt recipe for diluted fuel. I don't have that. I still need to find more hard drives. I got a recipe for wet concrete yesterday though, so that's nice. Okay, 200 fuel should last us for a little while. There's a website for that? For what? For the hard drives? Yeah, I need to do a proper run for hard drives. I think Satisfactory Calculator, right? Is the website which we are talking about. I've seen that. I've seen the interactive map and stuff. But I feel like that makes it a little bit too easy, doesn't it? Oh boy. That was a big boost. Alright, let's get back home. Let's get our copper sheets. Let's get our concrete. I'm gonna fill my inventory completely. So I have 10 slots. Let's get 5 slots of concrete. And let's get... Actually, let's get 6 slots of concrete. Oh, 4 slots, sorry. Because we hold a lot more concrete than we hold copper sheets. I won't be saying that when I see the setup. What setup? Alright, I might just go this way rather than going all the way down there. We need to make our way up the hill, not down. Oh, for diluted package fuel. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go up from the quartz area. Diluted package fuel is just an old recipe that needs fuel and water, right? And fuel comes directly from the crude oil. I still have Minecraft on my brain. That's why I just almost said creosote oil just then. What are you playing nowadays, Hickenel? Are you playing Minecraft, Satisfactory, anything else? It's more complicated than I think. It's normally more complicated than I think. That's normally the way it goes for me. Always start stuff and then I'm like, oh right, this needs to be a lot more complicated. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, almost just fell into the void over there. Thankfully I have a jetpack. Look at all those bridges that I've built. So silly. Can I drive from here? I'm not sure that I can actually. Oh, this is nitrogen gas, right? I think that's nitrogen gas. Yep, it is nitrogen gas. Alright, let's see if we can drive from here. Oh, drop pod. Hang on. Hang on. We found a hard drive. You finished, like, got the creative drawer thingy, mechanical mastery, trying to find another pack. Yeah, it's been a struggle for me. I looked on Sunday for another pack. I spent the entire day trying to find one, and I was like, there's really nothing that's unique out there. After, like, I said this before, but after playing... Wow, what did I just do over there? Sorry, Bean. After playing packs like E6E and Not Too Complicated 2, it's really difficult to start getting excited about other packs that just don't do enough. I just ran Bean over and he just took it like a champ. Okay. Oh, there's another drop pod over here. That's lucky. I actually needed module. Oh, I've got this before. Never mind. I was gonna say that's so lucky. Nope. It's not lucky. Right, onwards to victory. And I've lost the trail. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank God. And this is why we need roads in the game. Like actual roads. Right, I need to go south, right? No, I need to go north. Why am I thinking I gotta go south? What's wrong with me? The oil is in the north. Why was I going south? I'm fairly certain this road will lead me there. Through some poison thingies, well, that's fine. By the time they get up to blow their poison gas, we are already out of there. Which way? All the dense foliage is kind of throwing me off where I'm supposed to go. I'm fairly certain I'm in the right spot. Also, this explorer is really good at lawn mowing. Okay, there we go. I just need to go a little bit to the left. You've been enjoying Feed the Factory is basically Factorio for Minecraft. I think I saw, what's his name? Gaming on Caffeine playing that, I'm pretty certain. Oh God. Come on, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Oh, okay. Alright, we made it. Yeah, he played it with Nick. Speaking of falling though, I think I do have to fall because I forgot that I need to get the wires connected up. So I'm gonna have to go down anyway. The pack is actually finished. I think it's just I've reached that point in life where 112 packs now is just a mental block in my brain that I can't play them because they're missing too much stuff. It's just a mental thing that I have. I'm fairly certain that every single feature in the newer versions can be replicated in 112, but now it's just part of my brain. Okay, where is my power line? There you are. Hey, that should do it. Yeah, I completely understand your point, Ikenel. You know my feelings about it very well, and I appreciate that you're trying to get me to play only the really good stuff. But for me, it's just like one of those things that's probably not going to happen. It's just a mental block for me, basically. And plus, there's no CCI in 112. Like, there is CCI, but it's like really bad compared to 116. So I don't want to put more effort into that for very less reward, because it's a completely different setup. And if I'm playing a mod pack, I want to play with CCI. That's one of the main things. Have you checked out the first Techopolis? I think that was the one where I solved that thing for you, right? Integrated dynamics thing. Wasn't that in Techopolis? I think it was. Okay, I'm gonna have to put down a conveyor lift to get this stuff out of here. This is a normal node, right? So this is doing... oh, this is a pure node, actually. I thought this was normal. Hang on just a moment. Why do I have a crate over there? Okay, both of these are pure nodes. That makes things a lot more different. And why do I have a crate? And where is the crate? Is the crate at the bottom? Oh, it's in mid-air. It is the one that solved your issue. Yeah, I remember that. That was a really fun thing to work on, because it helped me really understand not industrial flowing, integrated dynamics a lot. I loved playing with that. Okay, why do I have a crate over here? Really? 74 concrete? How was I missing that? And how do I get back up now? Can I just... Oh, you know what would be great in this game? Wall jumping. Wall jumping would be amazing. Yeah, ladder would have probably been a better option. Felt so bad you worked on it for forever. No, it didn't take me that long. It took me like, I think 3 or 4 hours. It was really fun though, so I completely enjoyed it. It didn't feel like work to me. Right, so this is gonna be where the first one comes in. Maybe I should take it back a little bit and have a merger in here. So let's get a merger in place. We're going to take inputs from there. We'll have the output over there. And then the first one will be coming from here. Oh, how did I manage to mess that up? Oh, right, because that's not on the line. Okay, that's fine. Right, so both of these are now connected. Do you have power? You do not. Why do you not have power? Wait a minute, didn't I connect these up? Oh, I didn't connect this power pole. Hang on. So max consumption is 4800. So let's connect this up. You would have eventually gotten it, just not anytime soon. Hey, that's completely fine, dude. That's what friends are for, right? To help out. Okay, why do I have 152 limestone? That doesn't make any sense. Let's turn that into concrete and get ourselves a little bit ahead of the curve. Get rid of this excess limestone that I have for some reason. That saves us some inventory space. I probably should have noticed that in the first place. Also, copper ore can go. I'm a true Satisfactory player. That's true. Okay, so we have copper coming in. This is going to be 240 and 240, so that's 480, which means I'm going to have to use conveyor belts Mark 4 for this, for 480 resources. Now, what can I do with copper ore? In order to make the sheet, there's only one recipe that I have, so that's copper ingots. But copper ingots can be produced in many different ways. You can't count up how many times you've forgotten to hook up power. I think that's just a normal thing that we do in Satisfactory. We just expect things to work because we have power poles nearby. We don't actually hook them up. Now I could do a refinery, but that would probably be a lot harder. And I could do iron. There's like iron nodes nearby. But I feel like setting up more of that stuff is going to be even tougher. Like, I'm pretty sure my iron nodes are going to be all the way down there. And I'm not sure. Oh, wait, never mind. They might be in this direction, actually. Hang on, let me check. Oh, yeah, I see one iron node down there. And I see three of them over there. So these are pure nodes. 2 pure, 3 pure, 4 pure nodes. I could actually set up copper ingots with this recipe. I would just have to bring it all over here and then put them into foundries. So let me check the copper ingot recipe once again. So it is 10 copper with 5 iron. So if I have 480 copper, how much would that be? 10 is 5, so 480 is how much? 2400, so 240 iron would be needed for this, right? Why did I have to do all that math? It's literally just double. That was the silliest thing I've done so far. So 10 is 5, so 480 is 240. So I just need one iron node. Don't even look at the recipe if you're trying to get a ton of copper. Wait, why not? Doesn't this give me double? 10 equals 20? That would be a lot better, right? I would need to set up 48 foundries though. The pure copper recipe is so much better. Is it? 6 is to 15. Yeah, but that needs water, and I'm in an area that there's no water like nearby. It's pretty far away. I would need to pipe up water all the way from there. And that's going to require a lot of pumping and stuff. I'm not sure if that would be worth it. Because how much water would I need for this? And plus this needs refineries, which I don't really have. Here's the thing. The refinery, I need to use the refinery for the fuel generators over here. If I use up all my stuff for the copper, then I'm not going to be able to actually put the refineries to use. I could bring the copper down. I could do that. But again, the refineries, I just don't have enough material for that. Because let's see, how many refineries would I need for this? Let's take a look. If I have to do 240, so I would need 40 refineries. 40 times 6 is 240, right? Really shouldn't even have to look at alt recipes to get the copper. Why do you need this much copper? I need to make copper sheets. I need to make copper sheets for pipes. I think I'll just do smelters for now. It's really not worth thinking about that much. Let's do smelters. Yeah, let's just go for smelters. So I'm going to need 24. No, how many smelters do I need? If I do 30 per minute, that's going to be 480 divided by 30, which is 16. So I need 16 smelters. So my output is going to be this way. 16 smelters. I think I should be able to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, since it's temporary, it doesn't really matter too much. And plus, I should have plenty of materials for the smelters. So that's actually worth it. That's going to be 8. And then I need to do 8 on the other side. Normally do a factory by the copper nodes in the green fields to get all the copper sheets, but you forgot to tell me about that. I actually have those copper ingots being produced over there, and they're going into my aluminium factory in order to make alclad aluminum sheets. Aluminium, I always get those two messed up. Alright, that should be it. Let's go ahead, get the copper ingot, copy the settings, quickly paste them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. All of these are now placed. And then I'm just going to do a quick manifold setup over here. So I'm going to need splitters. Let's go ahead and get some splitters. The input is going to be from here. And then let's get some conveyor belts. I think for the one in between, I'm just gonna go with a Mark IV belt all the way. I don't like calculating like how many times I'm gonna have to split the belts and go down in tiers. And for these I can go for Mark 1s, right? Imagine this being a temporary setup. We're really pushing this, aren't we? Yeah, Mark 1 should be okay for those. I'm gonna need to put down some mergers over here. And I think I'll get the stuff going out this way. And then I'll have it go along this path. That's going to go into constructors. And those are going to be making copper sheets for us. Dude, imagine if splitters and mergers needed power. I think I would just cry if that happened. Imagine needing to hook up all of these to power. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing in Satisfactory Plus. Dude, how how crazy would that be? It's not. It's only a matter of time though. They're gonna look at it and go, hang on a second. We've made everything in the game more difficult. Why are splitters and mergers and conveyors the same? We should make conveyor belts use power as well. Okay, so I need to do one last merger, and this is going to be facing this way. This is going to be merging all the way over here. And there we go. So we have a setup ready. We just need to give this some power. In order to give it power, I am going to end up using Mark III conveyor poles, because Mark IIs are not going to cut it over here. So let's use Mark IIIs. I did unlock Mark IIIs a while ago. I completely forgot to tell you guys. Oh, I'm missing high-speed connectors. Never mind then. We're not going to be able to use those. Okay, power pole Mark II it is. I completely forgot that I need high-speed connectors for those. So, Mark II it is. That's wrong. Right, time to connect this to power. And then I'm gonna connect all the smelters up first. So that's 4. That's another 4. This one is going to connect to the other power pole over there. This game is only as hard as you let it be. That's a good way of putting it, actually. It could be a really simple game, or it could be the most complicated thing you play. Okay, then the last thing I need to do is build a power line over here. Yeah, and then I can do one from here to here. So that's going to be using 4,892 megawatts. We're really getting there to the end of this thing. Okay, so I need to start. Ooh. Here's a bit of a problem. Nobody says clipping is an absolute rule. Alright, let me just disconnect this real quick, because I want to put down the conveyor belts and have it start like pushing the items in first. Then I'm gonna need a splitter over here. So let's do a splitter. This is going to go all the way till here. Wait, why did... Oh, I don't need that. I made a mistake. I just need to bring the pipe over here. Pipe? I mean conveyor. You know what I mean. Alright, so let's just put the 9 copper towards the end over here. As these things are going to take a while to fill up. And also they're not going to fill up because we don't have power running to them. This is something that I don't understand. Why do the machines not fill up if they have no power? Like surely the inventory slot does not need power to just fill up. This is something that needs to be fixed. The machine should allow input and output even if they have no power. That's something that needs to happen. This is something I don't understand. Alright, so they're all gonna start. Maybe the door is powered. It doesn't seem like there's a door, to be honest. Yeah, so there's nothing going on over here. So these are all going to stop relatively quickly. Okay, we already have some copper ingots coming in. I guess we have to. At that point, we have to pretend. So we have how many copper ingots coming out? Maybe it's the fact that it takes it of the belt into the internal buffer. G34, that might be the explanation for this. Okay, copper sheets, the 2 copper ingots going into a constructor to make 1 copper sheet each. So if I wanted to make 480 copper ingots worth of stuff, how many constructors am I gonna need? Copper sheets, this can take 20 per minute. So 480. So I need 24 constructors for this, right? Am I correct? 24 constructors for this? For 480 ingots per minute? Why do I feel like that's wrong? I have no idea why. It just feels wrong. 16 times... No, 16 times 30, right? Yeah, that's 480. So I do need 24 constructors. Okay, let's go ahead and put down 24 constructors. So if I'm going to do 24, then maybe it's a good idea to do 3 banks of 8. So 8, 8, and 8. I think that should be enough. Okay, the platform is in place. This is going to be my output. So we're getting inputs from here. This is going to be output. Let's split this into 3, right? So 3 lines. I'm going to need to make sure that the outputs are in place. I'll put down the constructors first. So if I have the constructors going like this, I feel like that makes sense, but I need to place it right. So I want this to be on the edge of the platform like this. So the back is gonna protrude out a little bit, but we can get an input coming in from here. So that's gonna be a manifold line. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The exact perfect amount of platforms that we needed. I didn't even count that. That was a complete coincidence. Then this is going to be the output line. Let's go ahead and continue along this way. So I'm gonna have another input line over here. Wasn't I supposed to be doing oil today? Where did this come from? I just completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Alright, so there's going to be a line of splitters and mergers. So let's go ahead and get a merger. And I'm going to start merging towards this side. One cool thing about having these concrete foundations is that you can see the center area really quickly. So you can align your conveyors and the outputs really fast. Can't really do that with the other stuff. G34, thank you for the follow, dude. And I think I messed that up just as I said how cool it is. There we go. I think all of them are in the right spot. I'll do the belts later. The most important thing is putting down all of this stuff right now. So that goes there. And if you're running all of these at 100% efficiency, then I don't really need to worry about stuff like syncing all of the items. So that's pretty neat. I just realized there might be a bit of an issue there, but we'll deal with it. Now I need a few splitters. Let's go ahead and get some splitters. So these are going to be the inputs for the machines. I think blueprints are going to come in handy with this sort of stuff. Once I have like blueprints understood, I'm going to be using them like crazy. It's going to be the major feature of this stream. Building with blueprints. I just need to understand how they work. I think there's going to be an upgrade for blueprints as well in the future. Ooh, I forgot that I need to give all of the constructors their settings. That's the correct setting, right? Okay, that's one row done. Second row in progress. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the final row. Okay, that didn't work for some reason. There we go. So all of these are now connected up. Now we need to give them some power. So let's go ahead and set that up. Wish I had got some high-speed connectors with me, but oh well. Mistakes were made. How do you copy paste? Control C, Control V. You can just do that. Okay, all the power poles are in place, I think. Let's just go ahead and hook up the machines. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that is the cable. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, so this is going to go to a power pole that comes out over here. That's gonna go to a power pole that comes out over here. That's gonna go to one that comes out over here. And let's connect that one last to the line. So second line is going to be next. Also, it should not be allowed to connect a machine to another machine. I don't know why that's a thing. It should not be a thing. Machines should only be allowed to connect to other power lines or power poles. Like, that's just unnecessary. Okay, so this is connected there, this is there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. That should be everything connected. Hopefully this doesn't cause a power trip. Okay, we're still at 4. We're still under 5,000. That's perfect. 4,988.4. Alright, I'll take that. So, how are we doing on the... Ooh, I think we've actually filled up all of these machines. Perfect. So, let's go ahead and start putting down the belts. I'm gonna start belting. For these ones, I'm still gonna go for Mark 4. It doesn't really matter. How did I manage that? I think I should stop building from the top and build from the sides. It's much faster this way. You need a control. You made a control wire mess. What sort of controlled wire mess did you make? I almost said Maya Wes. I really hope I don't run out of encased industrial beams. All of the ores on conveyor belts into the jumbo furnace. Oh, you're playing Techopolis too, right? I didn't find any good early game solution for that, for Techopolis 2. I tried using the immersive engineering conveyor belts, but I didn't use them for long. I quit those pretty early. How? How has that even happened? I might actually be able to use the hover pack over here. Yeah, they are very slow. Okay, I messed something up over here. Somehow I managed to put the conveyor belt into the ground. Hey, Nitsa. Yeah, I got the hover pack. It's pretty awesome. I think I have everything over here except I haven't got what do you call, I don't have an output for this stuff. Let's go ahead and get an output. I didn't manage refined storage so fast. I'm not sure, to be honest. I just played the game, just unlocked it. It speeds up things so much. Definitely does. Definitely. I need to get an industrial storage unit. So let's get one of these. I'm gonna put that separate so that I don't need to bother with pulling the cable all the way over here. Then I'll get one for this side. Right, so that's the second one done. That's an input, right? Yeah, and that's the output. And then the final output is this one. Right, I think that's it. Are we good to start? I believe so. Let's just connect this up together and see what happens. So the first thing that's gonna happen is probably get some splitters out here. So we take an input from here. Then we take the input over here. And then for the last one, we don't need an input. We just need to put down the belt. And we should be good. Okay, I think I'll do a conveyor Mark 5 for this. Just to make sure it goes as fast as possible. And these should all start up slowly, one by one. And there we go. I think we're good. So this should start going up in efficiency really soon. And that's going to be my copper sheets automated once again. Even though I have them already. But now I should be able to access them from here anytime I want. So that's awesome. And we're going to have a lot of these. Maybe I should have sunk them as an alternate solution, but that's okay. That is completely fine. Right, so while this is producing, let's just go and continue working on our oil refinery or extractor stuff. That was a pathetic jump, not gonna lie. Right, here we go. So we were in the middle of setting up our seventh oil generator. So we have 3 and 4 over there. We need to go this way and set this up. So what were we actually doing? I've completely forgotten. It was something to do with this. So we get the pipes out here. Oh, right. So we need to get the pipe somehow going like this. Oh yeah, we were building it out the other way. Got it, I remember. My memory is not that of a goldfish. I have remembered. How dare you, mushroom? Alright, let's take this as far back as possible. The reason I'm building my way backwards is so that I have an idea of where the pipes need to go. And then I can align them to the oil extractors accordingly. That makes it easier than having to do it the other way around. Okay, so this one goes till here. Then the other one goes till there. Now I need to do the bends on this correctly. So I'm going to delete all of these foundations and I'm going to build the foundations a little bit differently. Okay, so let's get rid of this and this. And I need to build a foundation that will have this on one side. Okay, so can I do a catwalk? Is there a catwalk crossing that I can use for this? Trying to think if this would work. What if I did one foundation over here? Would that be too far out, too far in, or would that be perfect? I think I need the support to be over here. So if I go straight down like this, is that going to be right? That actually might be perfect. Alright, let's try bringing it on the same level. Get on my level. So I'm gonna need to put this catwalk crossing. Oh god. Okay. Did not expect that. Okay, so I think that should be okay. If you don't understand what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to align these extractors so that the pipes align with the edges of these foundations, so that they are a little bit more symmetrical in that regard. So I want to build it out this way. That is okay. How did you place over there? How? Yeah, I think this one works, and then the other one, we're gonna have to come out a little bit more. So let's go like this. And I'm gonna go out from the center. I'm gonna go 2 blocks out. I'm gonna go out from the center and 2 blocks out. That's gonna be the bend for the outer pipe. Oh, actually I didn't need to do noodle on this. I could have just done auto and it would have worked. Alright, perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. I extended it a little bit too much. It wasn't supposed to be on this half. It was supposed to be over here. So let's try that again. So this pipeline needs to come out here. And like this. Yep, that's it. That's it. So this one is gonna go. This one is going to end up turning on the dime over here somewhere, and the other one is going to end up going straight into this pipeline. The pipe is too long. Right. Let me fix that. Okay, so that one pipe is done. It's going to be a little bit off grid because these things rarely align to the grid, but that should be okay. I don't mind that. And then I need to continue along the way to this node right here. All this effort for an impure node. It's fine. Okay, I probably want to put these down. And then this needs to bend all the way over here. Could I is it possible to do a rounded pipe? Is that thing, like, is that possible? Or does it always have to be corners and straight lines? Is it possible to do a round pipe? Like, I know it's possible to do a round railway, a rail track, but I'm not sure if a pipe can be done. Like, maybe a noodle pipe might work. I mean, it looks a little bit like it can, but I'm not convinced. I think I'll just go like this. Make my way with some curves. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so the oil extractor needs to go down first. Let me just get that in place. Go straight. Now over here is going to be where we find out how this is going to stick. Right, so the first thing that I need to do is probably put down a half foundation. So that way we're not messing this up. Yeah, that looks good to me. Then we need to bring the pipe all the way over here. And that should be doable. Although I want to check real quick. Friend of yours took a vacation to New Zealand, meanwhile Singapore is in the middle of a heat wave. Yeah, I'm lucky that I'm gonna be heading to the US soon. Because that heat wave is kind of killing me, man. I need to clean my earphones every day because of how hot it is. Like, it's insane. Alright, this should be the last bend, I think. Oh, you joking me? It's too long just for the little bit. Ah. Alright, I'm just gonna go halfway across then. Okay, that's not fitting. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. It doesn't fit. Also, why is this pipe bending? Why is this pipe bending? I don't like bendy pipes. Bendy pipes look bad. I need the pipes to be going in the straightest of straight directions. And that does not seem to be happening. Okay, does anyone else see a subtle bend over here, or is it just me? Okay, I might just be going crazy. Why do I see a bend over here? I see a bend. I clearly see a bend. I don't know what it is. I clearly see one. Am I crazy? I mean, I am crazy, but am I really that crazy? Okay, that seems perfectly straight. And this seems to be fine as well. Ah, I'm falling one short. No way. Are you actually joking? Can I bring that out by one? How did I fall short by one? Oh, I can bring it. Let's see, is this going to do a right angle now? No, for some reason it's still not. There we go, it's done. It's done, chat. We have done it. We have made the perfect right angle. It's gonna go along this way. It's going to go into the extractor. It's gonna be happy days all around. Happy days. That's gonna do 150 cubic meter thingies of stuff and things. Sure, why not? And then this one is a normal node, so that's going to do 300. Yeah, that's 300. So both of these can be on pipe Mark 1s. And now, at this point in time, we have 7 nodes connected. Obviously, these things are not being powered right now, but we have 7 nodes connected. And I guess it's time for us to start building out our infrastructure accordingly. So I just need to quickly do a little bit of math on this. So this is 150, 300, 600, 900, 1050, 1650, 2250. That's 2250 cubic meters of oil per minute. 2250. That's a lot of damage. So that's gonna all flow into all of the refineries that we have. Yeah, this is doing 600. I think we have 3 pipes coming in here and 3 pipes going in over there, right? Or 4 pipes over there, actually. And this is all going to come out to our magnificent line of refineries that we're going to have over here. I just need to figure out how to pipe all of this stuff now. Because we have 3 over here, and then we have 4 lines over here. It's going to be tough to figure out the logistics of all of this. But that's what this game is all about. So, I'm looking forward to setting this up. Let's look at the map first. I just want to make sure that I don't encroach upon the territories for this one. So I'm going to set myself a boundary somewhere over here. Let's go and look for this invisible boundary that I can set myself. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. Now, do we have a boundary anywhere over here? Yes, I think this would be the perfect spot. I'm gonna go ahead and build 20 foundations. That's gonna be my boundary. So we don't cross this line when we are working with those 4 pipes. Speaking of foundations, I probably need to go and get more concrete. Hey! What? Oh my god, I put foundations in the ocean. How did I even manage that? That was amazing. Alright, let's go back over here. I got floaters, but they not be floating. I don't know what that means. No idea. Right, so we have a problem. We don't have enough concrete to fill this platform out. So time to head back home, I guess. Oh, concrete underwater. I don't even know how I got that. I think I accidentally misclicked when I didn't mean to. That caused some sort of problem. Alright, so I'm going to need fuel generators and I'm going to need refineries. The refineries will come first. And then the fuel generators can come later. This game is really therapeutic in a way. It's got some sort of charm to it. Just running around, taking in the sights. As long as you're in passive mode. Like once those all those creatures start attacking you, it immediately gets less therapeutic. That's why I'm really glad that they added passive mode, and hopefully they can add a creative mode soon. That would be amazing. Being able to go into a creative test world and see what sort of machines that I need to build and stuff would be fantastic. You love your gun with homing bullets for everything that sees you as a target. Hey Zulu. Alright, so how are we doing on the old factory? There's a way, but it has to be done through commands. I would just like it to be, you know, good old-fashioned. Just put it down, like put down the mode as creative and just build. Oh right, I don't have concrete. Let's go get concrete then. I'm gonna have to go back this way, go all the way down. Needs to be a better way of doing this. Okay, hang on a second. Before I go, is there a way for me to do hypertube cannon? I could do hypertube entrances, but I am running low on encased industrial beams as well. So I'm not going to be able to do that. I would have, but I'm running low on materials. Oh, is this Caterium? It is, but it's a normal node. Why would you have a normal node? It's one of the rarest materials. All of the nodes should be pure. Oh, so I have no idea when I did this. Probably when I built the radar towers. Oh yeah, this is definitely the radar towers. Bean! Oh my god. Don't really use a whole lot of Caterium. I think the most useful part of it is the alternate recipes. Like high-speed connectors and power pole Mark 3s and stuff like that. Right, I need to head south. Okay, let's go this way. There's a power slug over there. Don't really care at this point. I just want to get home. Use power pole Mark 3s? Just use more Mark 1s. I feel like connecting so many cables can get a little bit tiring sometimes. That's the only reason why I use Mark 2s and sometimes Mark 3s. But making those high-speed connectors is a pain until you automate it. So I'm mostly just using Mark 2s at this point. Also, I have no idea why I'm running instead of using my Explorer. But now I've committed to it. The spaghetti from Mark 2 and Mark 3s bother you? I mean, you could say the same for Mark 1s, right? If you don't organize them. Every single one of them is spaghetti. Ooh! Oh, there's a drop pod here. Also, I forgot to check the MAM. Ah, I've claimed this one. Let's check the MAM. I think I have something in there. Right, crystal beacons, I'm pretty sure these are going to be removed from the game. So I don't want to do this. I don't want any recipe that uses screws. So I'm not going to do this one. I think the best one to go for is iron for wire. It's obviously not the best recipe, but seeing as this one is going to be removed and this one needs screws, there's no option. Really no option. Alright, why am I heading north? Was I not supposed to go south? When did I randomly start heading north again? Okay, I'm heading the wrong direction again. I need to go south. Oh my god, I've lost my bearings multiple times today. I need to go down from here. Yep, this is the way. Oh, I remember doing this. This is awesome. As long as you can land correctly. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. There we go. Perfect. Wee-hee! I love running on these arches. And sliding on them. Alright, we're getting there. The hub is slowly approaching closer. I took a completely different route this time. And for some reason, I'm still not using the Explorer. I'm talking about using it, but I still want to open the build menu for some reason. Still nothing. My finger just is refusing to hit the Q button. It just wants to keep going. Just keep on stepping. Definitely need to build a faster way to get back home. I think it's going to be Hypertube Cannon very soon in the future. I just need to figure out how they work exactly. Like Zulu gave me a video a few weeks ago. I had a look at that. I learned how it worked, but I didn't understand exactly how it worked. I'm gonna give myself a refresher and check it out. And once I have, I'll start building them all over the place. Explorer gets a little too restrictive on routes unless you have a highway system. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Alright, let's go ahead and get as much concrete as we can. I'm going to need to build a lot. So that's going to be a lot of concrete. I'm going to build a huge platform. Like huge. And while I'm here, I'll also get some more encased industrial beams. You don't leave now. No, Zulu, you still got an hour to go. You're going through that trouble, just build a train so you can AFK the trip. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you got it, Zulu. You got it. Right, so I'm gonna make my way back up to the quartz area. Oh, hang on. Doggos, do you have something for me? Really? Iron ore? Ooh, bacon. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna get rid of the iron ore. Where the bacon at? I put that away. Oh, wasn't I supposed to go up there? I'm so used to getting to the crater area with the zip line that I completely forgot I'm not supposed to be going there. I'm supposed to be going up here. Okay. Lazaruni. Where the bacon at? Well, should be in the organic section. Bobo Lolobo caught the bacon for me. And Lobo Babobo just dug up some iron ore. Best pet names in the game. I guarantee you nobody has better pet names. In case I get 2 more lizard doggos, I have 2 more names prepared. Oh god! Went a little bit too fast over there. For my own good. Right, it is time to take the explorer out once again. And almost immediately derail myself. We'll make our way past the nitrogen gas. And head on north. Now where was I heading? Not this direction, for sure. I was heading this direction. Organic section contains leaves, wood, biomass, solid biofuel, berries, nuts, and bacon. What about protein? Alien protein. Isn't that organic? There we go. I know how this game works. Yay! Oh, there's an iron ore node and water right next to it. It's almost as if they're giving you a hint. Like, wink wink. We have water and iron in the same spot. What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna leave it over there and never do anything with it. Oh, there's a water extractor for aluminum factory. God, I'm gonna keep messing that up my entire life, aren't I? Aluminum. Why do words have to be so difficult, chat? Why use many words when few words do trick? Out of the way! I got places to be. Meow. Oh, there's more iron nodes over here. And I don't know where I'm going. I just completely lost the road. Can I go over here? Oh, just landed correctly. Just barely. As long as I'm bearing north for the most part, I think I should be fine. I do live with family. Oh, come on. Yeah. How does that work with streaming? I lock my bedroom when I'm streaming. That's basically how it works. That's all I can do. Alright, where am I? Oh, I'm actually really far away. Yeah, but that's about it. They can hear me, but as long as I have the door closed, I pretend that they can't. Once I get a place of my own, then that won't be an issue anymore. That's not gonna happen anytime soon though. Because over here we like to live in joint families. We don't really have a culture of leaving for our own house. But that is changing slowly. Okay, every single time when I go back to the base and come back, I find a different route. How have I managed to do that so many times? Right, now I gotta go straight down there. I guess I can take the explorer from here. God, that cyber wagon was the biggest meme. I spent 20 tickets on that, 20 coupons, and the thing is absolute garbage. I want a refund on those 20 tickets. Coupons. Why do you keep calling them tickets? That was the biggest waste of coupons. I could have used that to unlock structural frames. I should have seen it coming though. When chat tells you to do something, it's almost always a troll. So I should have been wary. I should have looked it up before buying it. Like, why is chat so interested in making me get the cyber wagon? Surely it can't be that good. Nope, but it can be that bad. But where am I? I think I'm lost. I haven't seen this place before. I think I need to go a little bit to that side. Right? No, I need to go that side. What the? I went the complete wrong way. Fix-it card is 1000% better. The factory card, you're not gonna fool me on that. I know it has only a single inventory slot. Yeah, I did my research. The only thing it's good for is for items that are really produced in small quantities and that you don't want to transport yourself. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. That should be the accompanying song of the cyber truck or the cyber wagon. Alright, we finally made it. Let's head towards the platform. Let's see how long this concrete is going to last us. 7,500. So 7,700. So that's 1,000 platforms or so. Give or take a few. Take, mostly. Super dope for tricks. I'm gonna need to math out how many refineries and stuff I need for this. I just realized that. Drive car into jump pad. How will that help? It's funny. But it doesn't help the factory grow. We need the factory to grow. The factory is not growing fast enough. People are tired of seeing me just travel back and forth, not doing anything. I should have probably automated trains by now. Ah, come on. I hope they're thinking of like a better way to place platforms in the future, because this is not it. Having a max limit of 10 is insanely small. There needs to be a limit of 50. If you can have a dismantling limit of 50, surely you can have a building limit of 50. I feel like it's definitely possible. And I've done it again. Hey Moose, how's it going, dude? You've just got me at a very busy time. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of very interesting stuff. You want to fill large areas with concrete quickly, you can do a 4x4 foundation blueprint. Oh. Hang on. Let's try that. How do I do a blueprint again? Need a designer. So how does a blueprint work? Do I just place stuff in here and call it a blueprint? Can you zoom blueprints? That's actually a pretty good question. I think the answer is going to be no, though. Do we have a foundation image over here? Oh, we do. 2-meter foundation. Select image. Then save the blueprint. Okay, so how do I get this blueprint now? Is it going to be in my blueprints? It is. Okay. So what I should be able to do is I have some empty slots in my 9 hotbar. What if I put this over there? Oh, that works. That works. Right, so let's see, how does this work? Okay, so that worked. Let me just put down a lookout tower real quick and see if I can build from up here. This still needs to be like placed. It needs to be like placed correctly. That's a bit of an issue. I guess it is faster when you think about it, but it's a little bit finicky. How do you change the snapping mode? Feel like the snapping is a bit finicky. Oh, blueprint, there you go. Yeah, this works. This works. Perfect. So it's just you have to hit R and then it works. That is so much better. Look at that. That is perfect. Thank you, Moose. That was a brilliant suggestion. Hoping in the future we can have like 6x6 blueprints or something. That would be great. Yeah, I'm just placing big foundations. And I'm missing concrete once again. Wow. Are you telling me that I don't even have enough concrete to fill this platform? Hiya. I just used 7,500 concrete and I still don't have enough to finish this. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, let's see, can we get started with some refineries? So I have 3 pipes over here. This is going to do 600, this is going to do 300, this is going to do 150 as far as I remember. So this is a pure node, this is a normal, and this is an impure. So 600, 300, 150. So that's 1050 in all of these. If I take a refinery and I place it down, let's say over here, for some reason. You always use signs to label pipes and storage crates. That's a good idea. I just got signs a few days ago, so I'm still like learning how to use them. Residual fuel is not the recipe that I want. I want the fuel recipe. So that's going to do 60 per minute and give me 40 fuel per minute. So I need to do 1050 divided by 60. That's 17.5. There's a 4 node area just to the south of where I am. 4 node area of what? Of fuel? I have this. Or do you mean limestone? If you have a factory that does 300 concrete per minute and you use 60 of that, you write 300 in, 60 out, so you always know how much you have. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Yeah, 17 and 150%. And then I also have these to contend with, so that's going to be something that I need to check. So that's 150, 300, 600, and 1200. So that's 1200. This is 1050. Right? 1200 plus 1050, 2250. I don't know why I needed to calculate that. Divide that by 60. So I'm going to need 37.5 refineries. 37.5 of these things. So let me delete this real quick, and I'm going to set up 38 of these. So that's all the materials that I need to get. Yeah, I still have more to go. So there's impure, impure, normal, normal, impure, impure. Nice to see someone play the game you've been playing non-stop yourself lately. It's a really fun game. I'm having so much fun with it. Really enjoying it. So on this side we needed what? 17 and 1 on 50%. Okay. 17. That should be doable. That should be possible. Yeah, it is true. Satisfactory addiction is real. Now how many can I do right now? I don't think I have enough steel pipes that I can actually do that. So let's actually go home once again. Let's finish the power plant with 80 coal burners. Wow. The max I've done is 32. $30 water extractors. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, because 8 is to 3, right? For the coal to water ratio. So 80 is to 30 actually makes perfect sense. That is the exact math that you need. I'm just wondering how you piped all of it. I really should build like a proper road from here all the way back to base. But I don't even have the concrete to do that. Could have got away with 20 overclocked, but you went all the way. Yeah, I think it's better if you're building large amounts of machines, it's better to actually build extra rather than overclocking, because you tend to use less power that way. But that's just the way I think. I think the only things that you should be overclocking in the game is nodes and resource extractors. Like the miners and the extractors. That's the only thing you should be overclocking. I don't think anything else is worth overclocking. Maybe if you're trying to get a lot of stuff in a small amount of time. But overall, you should always be overclocking only the extractors and the miners. We need to make sure that we turn right pretty soon. Otherwise, we're gonna get head towards the east of the map. Oh, thanks for the follow, Riemann. We did check that drop pod already. It has been unlocked. You can usually tell by the lack of materials over there. Because I picked them up. Except if there's wire or screws. Screws I don't pick up because we have plenty of screws back home. And wire I don't pick up because Zulu likes me to do it and I don't like to. Miners aren't worth it. If you have a Mark III miner on a pure node, you can't overclock without oversaturating a max belt. Yeah, because max belt can only do 780 items, right? And then a max miner can do like 1200 or something items per minute. So it's not gonna hold up. Yeah, I remember someone complaining about it on Reddit. That there's no point in overclocking the Mark III miners. I mean, I guess beyond like 780. So you can still do it till that point. Yeah, this area always is a little bit laggy for me. Modded belts can do more. I think it would be difficult for me to do a modded belt in a vanilla playthrough. But I guess once I get into modded, I'll be able to experiment with all that stuff. Do I even need belts? I could do a mod that allows me to teleport items, right? You actually think it's fair? Makes pure nodes way more powerful early and normal nodes catches up late game. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. You weren't terribly impressed by some of the mods? Well, to be fair, it is a newer game than Minecraft, so people coming from Minecraft might not be as satisfied because the quality of life on Minecraft mods is so much better because it's been given so much time to mature. I think Satisfactory will go down the same route because there's going to be official modding support added in 1.0, right? As far as I know. Satisfactory Plus is actually really fun. Yeah, someone was telling me earlier there's like a lot of different stuff in it. A lot of different ores and more recipes per tier. If this game gets to 10 years old, it'll be way better. If the devs keep updating it, I don't see why it shouldn't. It is a really good game. Makot sent you a pack, not sure who curated it, but good lord. Makot was telling me that he has a pack that he's interested in watching me play. But seems like that's the same pack that he was talking about. Coffee Stain Studios is so good about communication that alone is better than most developers. Yep, That's true. They had a stream going on a few minutes ago, right? Oh, have they finished? I think they finished the stream. Yeah, they raided us last week. Or the week before the last. One of the two. The only thing you missed so far will be a hardcore mode coming from Minecraft. Yeah, we got a lot of people coming in because of that raid. I'm really thankful to them for that. Sharing the community love with us. Do you reckon Satisfactory hardcore mode would be fun? It could be, I guess. It would be pretty similar to Minecraft though, wouldn't it? Like, as long as you stay away from the mobs, you should be fine. The only thing they would have to add is that if you fall from a height, you don't survive on half health. On half a health. You have to die if you fall from a height. That's the only thing that would make it interesting. We're having issues with update 8 and literally told us we're having issues with this and we don't want to put out a broken product, so it's delayed in the comments, so thank you for communicating. Yeah, I think I saw that video where Coffee Stain Studios said that they're having a bit of problem with doing that. What was I here for? I was here for concrete. Alright, so that's a lot of concrete. Do I have more concrete over here? Let me just check. I don't think I put a storage for this, so that could be a bit of a problem. Yep, I didn't do it. Alright, but that should be enough, right? You're here because of that raid last week. Oh, thanks, K-Man. I appreciate the support. The community manager is a good dude. That's the guy with the long hair and the beard, right? He seems like a pretty stand-up, like straightforward dude. Good vibes. I get good vibes from him. It's important to have good vibes, especially as a person who talks to the community. The bald one is also a community manager. I don't remember the bald one. Might have to look through the streams once again. Or the words. Does the bald one have a beard? Like a slight beard, not a very thick one? I don't like that we're discussing people by calling them bald ones. I don't like that. Tell this straight to you, even if he knows it might make you mad. Yeah, and that's the sort of thing that people actually like. When people try to skirt around stuff by using fancy words and making excuses, I feel like the community straight away understands that they're, you know, trying to avoid talking about stuff, and when they give it to you straight, you know that, you know, they're doing their best, and it's just taking longer because of some unforeseen issues, and that's fine. That happens in a lot of development studios or game development studios, and the most important thing is communication. Like, I do not mind waiting for a good product. The Snut and Jace. Jace is Australian and Snut is Swedish. I feel like Fortnite used to have good communication when they were in early access, and then they kind of stopped, and that was disappointing because they stopped listening to the community I started doing what they wanted instead in order to make more money. And that was really disappointing because I used to love Fortnite back in 2018. That was my main game. I played it all day, every day. Yeah, it became absolute garbage. Chapter 1 Season 10 was the point where I stopped. When they added those mecha thingies, that was when I stopped. I was like, you know what? This game is not Fortnite anymore. And then ever since then, it's just gone to crap. Absolutely crap. But I used to play it back when it first went free to play as a battle royale. So I was like part of Season 1 from the beginning. So I was there for the entire journey. It's really sad to see such a good game with such potential, but hopefully the UEFN update that came out might be able to sway me back over. But I don't know. I'm just happier playing factory building games now. It's much better. Oh, I forgot to bring more Nobelisks. My... Hated the new update of the Attack on Titan. Wait, they did a collab with Attack on Titan? It's ridiculous when developers think, let's stop doing what made us money and go in the complete opposite direction. See, the thing is, Hickenel, they don't stop doing what makes them money. They start doing what makes them more money, but is detrimental to the community. But because they're making more money off of it from the masses of people who don't care about the game too much, they end up hurting the people who do care about the game. They added Eric Yeager and a weird swinging thing. That's such a vague description. A weird swinging thing. I remember back in Season 1, Season 2, there used to be weekly updates. They used to give us patch notes for every single thing, whether or not we wanted them. And they used to be so open with communication that we've made this change for this reason, we've made this change for this reason, we've altered this gun because we feel it's overpowered. Yeah, I saw the slug. I don't want to pick it up right now. But that all changed. As soon as they saw the amount of money that they were getting, it all changed. Yes, Zulu, I saw the slug. Actually saw 4 slugs on the way here. You saw that Attack on Titan wire thing on a stream last week, didn't recognize. Oh, look at that, wire. This needs 40 megawatts. Okay. That should be fairly simple. Is there anything else that I can get from here? Anything else that's worth it? Anything else? Wait, I can burn mycelia? I didn't know I can do that. You don't play Fortnite? BR games aren't your thing, so you don't play them? Oh, it used to be my thing, but it's not anymore. So I don't like BR games anymore either. Like, I feel like the industry is completely oversaturated with BR games. And it's just gotten to the point where I'm sick of them. Alright, let's get that scanning. Hey, Bittersweet Lemon. How you doing? How was your graduation? Hey Imran. I'm doing good, dude. How about you? Had a very weird day at work. BR stands for Battle Royale. Doing good as well. Well, that's about as good as we can hope for, right? Right, so my pipes are over there, right? There they are. Yeah, boy! There we go. That was easy. And I just realized that I did not get any of the things that I needed for the refinery. Who's up for a trip back home? Yeah, I deserve that one. I completely and utterly deserve that one. I just traveled for 20 minutes, just went home, got concrete and came back. I didn't even need that much concrete. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. What are you doing, Zulu? Are you trying to fast forward the stream? Bad mod. Go faster. Oh, come on. Here, I'm going fast as I can. I'm clicking in the wrong places. I think I placed a block underwater somewhere. Don't even know where, but I'm sure I placed one. Ah, there it is. Found it. There we go. This is now complete. We still have plenty of concrete, so that's good. Now, how many refineries can I actually make with the amount of materials that I have? Let's see. Can I make 8? Nope. Can I make 4? Yes, I can make 4. Alright, so that's gonna have to start us off. Let's go ahead and make 4 refineries. The one thing you would like is a factory manager type thing that can show you all what's going on in your factories to help with bottlenecks and things. Yep. Only 2 states of items in Satisfactory, not enough or way too many. True words right there. True words. Alright, so if I get a did you find the ultra recipe for the fuel? Nope, not yet. Not yet. Your Technopolis run better not have deleted your whole quest book. Why would it do that? Also, why is there liquid biofuel? I don't see a reason why this should exist. I could build 5 of them. Nice. So let's go ahead and copy paste all of this stuff. So copy, paste, 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 paste. Might be because FTB set you to offline and play data. Now I think you should be fine. You should be perfectly a-okay. Alright, so we're getting 600 oil from here. So if I put this in here, that's gonna make 300, right? 60, 60, 60, 60, and 60. So that's 5. So that's 65 is a 300. That gives us 300 times 40. How much is that? 1200? Yeah. No, 12,000. What? 200. What was I thinking over there? I have no idea what I was thinking. So that gives us 1200 fuel per minute. Now 1200 fuel is equal to 10 fuel generators. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure it is. Want to know something? Sure. You can type maths and search bar and it gives you the answer. Yes, I do know that. I have been using it. That's exactly what I used to get the answer for this. Alright, and I think I'm gonna have to set these refineries to be a little bit further forward because otherwise the junctions are not gonna fit. So let's go ahead and put them... I'll put them at half the height, half the foundation. Right, so that's going to be enough. And then let's go ahead and extend this pipe. The first thing that we need is the junctions. You still remember when I was trying to figure out the pipes? Good days, weren't they? Okay, how did I manage to do that? I still have problems with the pipes. I haven't become an expert on them. I should use stacking supports that one time. Oh, I didn't connect this up. That should start filling up with crude oil. Now it's not gonna go in here because... Wait a minute. Oh, right. I need to paste the settings, right? I forgot to paste the settings after I reconstructed them. Can't you run the pipes first and then add the junctions? I could do that. But the way I decided to do it is because the refinery can actually snap. The junction can snap to the refinery. It's easier for me to add them and then snap the pipes. And this makes it 100% certain that it's always going to be completely straight. Because if I had the junction, if I put the pipe and then put the junctions, it's not always a guarantee that it's going to be 100% straight line. Because these can go a little bit, I can show you, I guess. So you see how these junctions are kind of moving? They don't snap in place as far as I know. So that's the only reason. Nothing apart from that. Okay, let's go ahead and put down the refineries again. So I needed 38. So now I need 33. So we need all of those materials. And I need to get materials for the fuel generators as well. You also do junctions first. Yeah, I just find it easier that way, to be honest. Fuel generators. So what do I need for this? I'm going to need 10 of these. Hold down control to snap them in place. That could work. I have noticed a few bugs with control though. I have done that. That's an interesting amount. So we need a total of 38, but I don't have the materials, so I've just placed down 5 for now. Okay, what do we have over here? We've got coated iron plates, absolute rubbish. We've got fused quick wire, which could be okay, I guess. And we got turbo blend fuel. I think fuse quick wire is good. Fuse quick wire is amazing. Yeah, I had a feeling. Because this would be much easier to make, right? Although it would not be... 1:12 is much better than 1:5. So if I had a copper node near a Caterium node, this would be good. I'm not sure about the turbo fuel because this thing needs a lot of material. It needs petroleum coke as well. So Caterium is much rarer than copper. That is true. But we do have all the nodes accessible over here. So there's actually Caterium right... No, not there. There's Caterium right here along with 2 copper nodes. 3 copper nodes. So I could do something over there. Or I could just bring all the Caterium into one place and all the copper into one place and do the quick wire like that. That's also possible, but I'm definitely going with this recipe. That should do. Turbo fuel is actually rubbish. Yeah, I had a feeling it is. I had a feeling. Okay, before we go ahead with this, I'm just going to do this. I need 50 computers, 500 rubber, 150 motors, and 100 modular frames. Heavy modular frames. In order to do this. So, now it's time to leave. Okay. Hold on a second. 200. Oh. I need 16 fuel generators. This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Let's go back home. Once again. Yeah, you can use the radar towers. You need to unlock them in the research. But once you unlock them, you're able to see all the nodes on the map. We actually did a stream where we started placing down all the radar towers. Surprised I haven't set up a hypertube or something to go back and forth. The problem that I found with hypertubes is that they're not really that hyper. I'm considering building a hypertube cannon instead. Do we have the materials to build one? I think we should have the materials, right? Do we have... Oh, we don't have steel pipes. We don't have steel pipes. Maybe I can go get some steel pipes, set one up at base, and then build one over here when we come back. Alright, so you guys can teach me. Since you guys know how to do it, let's go back home, and then you guys can teach me. Do that, Captain Labo. CPT Labo. Thank you for the follow, dude. Oh my god, I can't even build the Explorer. I'm missing 5 steel pipes. No, not the Explorer. Alright, prepare for a long travel back home. What? Missing pipes. Wow. Wow, that was a stretch. That was a stretch, Zulu. Alright, so on the menu next is getting home and learning the hypertube cannon. That's going to be extremely important. If I have to travel this long distance every single time, I think having the cannon is going to be the best thing. It will consume quite a bit of power, but I think I'm not using as much power as my max consumption shows. My max consumption is around 4,900 something, but I'm only using around 3,000 something. So I should be okay. Can just make a blueprint for the cannon? Sure, I can do that. Once we get home, I'll just set up a blueprint for it. You guys show me what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. And once it's done, I can just use that every single time. So we no, we're not doing 40 entrances. I'm not doing any more than 6. I did watch it, but it's been a while since I did. I watched it the exact day when you sent it to me, and I have forgotten most of it since then. But I do know not to build more than 13 entrances, I think, or you die immediately. I think it was 13. Okay, where am I going? I'm just heading the complete wrong way. 14 is enough to cover the map. 13 is usually all you need. Yeah, so he said don't build more than 13. Made a hypertube cannon, instant regret, traveled so fast, nothing rendered in and you fell through the map. Wow. Ouch. That hurts. That's painful. Where did your crate spawn in? Were you able to even access your crate? Also, I will be saving the game before I enter the cannon so that, you know, I can load back in if something goes wrong. So it'll be a good idea to have a backup. Oh my god, I would be driving across this right now if I had the steel pipes. Crate spawns next to the cannon. Ah, okay. So at least you don't lose your stuff. That's good. Oh, is this the big cave? If you die outside the world, crate spawns on the last time you touch land. Okay, good that they added these edge cases. Why can't I slide? Probably because I'm going uphill. There's nothing on you when you tried. Oh, right. That's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah, I just noticed I was going upwards when I slid and asked that question. I am finding all of these new paths though. That's nice. While I travel this area, I am finding all of these nice paths. Oh, hey! Almost jumped in the river over there. Why do I collect those things if I'm gonna be deleting them anyway? I guess it's just to shut that voice up, that alien voice. It's really annoying. Alright, I see home. Home is close. Ouch! There's one in there as well. I can't break it. Yeah, Coffee Stain is going to make a story in 1.0. When 1.0 launches, that's going to be when the story comes in. Yeah, I mean, by the time we hit 1.0, I'll probably be doing a modded playthrough. It's not going to be anytime soon. I think 1.0 drops in 2 years. That's quite a lot of time, right? Yep, absolutely. We got a lot of time on our hands. But we're almost home. We just need to take a few cables and we should be home. So, what sort of materials am I going to need for the hypertube cannon? Does anyone know offhand? I know I'm gonna need steel pipes, that's for sure. Right, here we go. Got some steel pipes. That should be enough. Let's get some steel beams as well while we're here. Alright, perfect. What do I need now for a hypertube cannon? Let's go ahead and put this down. Where's my blueprint designer? Yeah, pretty much, because update 8 is coming out today, not today, this year, and then I'm pretty sure update 9 comes out next year and 1.0 after that. Okay, I have encased beams, I have steel pipes, I have copper pipes. I actually have a lot more copper pipes, or copper sheets, and I have rotors. I might need a few more rotors, but we'll see how much we can make do with. So, what is the first thing that I need to do? I'm guessing I need to place down a hypertube entrance. So I'm gonna build this right in the center. Or place supports. Okay. I was wrong from the very beginning. How many supports? And do they have to be like completely lined up or one apart, or how do I have to do that? I should probably just watch the video again, now that I think about it. 2 apart, okay. Is that correct? So that's 2 apart, right? Oh, is it 1? Oh, gotcha. So I'm gonna do 7 thingies, 7 cannon, 7 support cannon, 7 entrance cannon, however you want to call it. Now I need to put down the hypertube, right? In between. Or do I need to put the entrance on this? Then you place entrances on every support. Okay, so we got 7 of those. How much power do these take, by the way? Does anyone remember? Maybe I can check. Nope, it doesn't say. Oh, it does. 10 megawatts. Then hypertubes after every... Yeah, it takes 10. Streamer privilege is to ask chat whenever they want. Yeah, I mean, you guys are teaching me, so otherwise I could just spend my time running back and forth, but you guys are helping me, so. Alright, so now do I just place the hypertubes in between? You place them in between, but they can't snap. Oh, so how do I place them then? The entrance is every other support. Wait, what? Hang on, I'm a little bit confused. So, do I need to get rid of the support or do I need to get rid of the entrance? Only the entrance, okay. So I need to get rid of these. Okay, is that correct? There's a way to stack them even tighter, but that's harder, so I'm gonna give you the basic one. Yep, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. So now I should be able to hypertube from the entrance to the support. Oh, from the entrance to the support. Is that it? But there's no like, there's nothing in between over here. How's that gonna work? Doesn't need to. So is this done? Yeah, I got the last support going upwards. Or should I do it a little bit higher up? Like this? Ooh, that looks good. I like that. Looks like a caterpillar. I like that. So is this now done? Is this the cannon complete? Can I save the blueprint? You would make the blueprint just a segment and manually place the last one every time. Okay, we'll see how this works. If it doesn't work, we can place it manually. Oh, so I can stack them. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let's load the blueprint. Hypertube cannon. Oh, I don't think I need to do that. Let's place down a power pole. That is actually a good idea. I'll do that over here. This is going to be a power pole Mark II. I'm going to save this as hypertube cannon. Okay, so that's now saved. Right, so this should now be a blueprint. Let me go ahead and check my blueprints. Yep.
Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2.
Oh, connect the entrances. Okay, thank you, Riemann. Let me do that. Thank you. So I should connect. I didn't know if the power lines can be connected. Okay, so that works. Save this. Confirm. So is this now complete? Can I go ahead and put it down? I'm gonna try to put one over here at the back of my base. Let's say over here. I gotta make sure that this thing lines up correctly. Now can I put down, should I put down 2 of these in order to go all the way? Or is one of them going to be enough? I think I need to put down 2 of them, right? Now, is this going to work? Because there's 2 entrances over here with no hypertube in middle, in between. Is that gonna work? Or do I need to put a support in between? I know this one needs it, but does this need it? Because this is the last one. It doesn't need to go into the next one. I'm a little bit confused over here. So how do I place it? Get disassembler out as it checks the highlights. No, I know I need to place one in here, but how do I place it? Does there need to be a support after this one? Because if I'm putting 2 of these together, I think I might need to get rid of this and have another support. So I need to get rid of this. Good one, Zulu. How do I place this? Now that should work, right? Is that gonna work? And then having one support at the end. No, I need a hypertube at the end. That needs to be placed like this. Maybe I can place it a little bit further apart. Is this gonna work, chat? I'm gonna end up pushing myself through the map. I'm so scared. Would make the last one longer and 3 high and on noodle. Last one needs to be... It's on noodle. So it's 1, 2, 3. I'll put it on 4. That should be enough. Wonder if a Mark II power pole supports all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not doing this one. I feel like this is wrong for some reason. There shouldn't be one over here. I feel like I've messed something up over here. Don't aim the last one downwards. Should work, you just glitched an entrance into a support. Not very confident with should, I will say. Alright, so we're almost hitting our max production now. Or production with our max consumption. Time to save the game. Are we ready? Are we ready, chat? I have my jetpack on. I have fuel. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Go! That was nowhere close. What was that? What the heck was that? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight hypertube cannon entrances. 9 of them. How is that not enough? Alright, let's try it again. Needs 10 to 12. Okay, at least it worked. That was the most important thing. Uh-oh. Ah, doggos, come back. Come back. Did I just get rid of my hub? I just got rid of my hub. How did I manage to do that? Oh my god. Alright, everything's back to normal. I'm pretty sure I didn't mess up anything else. The BAM is still here, the equipment workshop is still here. Bean is running for some reason. Okay, we're good, we're good. I gotta be a little bit more careful how I do these things. There we go. Okay, so if I need to go a lot longer, might as well go over here. So we have a little bit of extra space. That should be enough, I think. First things first, let's get a blueprint. Hypertube cannon. It's gonna be facing that way. I gotta put it in the center. And I need to put down a support, or not a support, but a hypertube. Like this. Then I need to go ahead back to the blueprints and do another one of these. But this time it's going to be on the last one. So that should now be glitched correctly. I think so. I think that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's try this again. Your scaredy cat, whenever you use the disassembler, did too many mistakes when you first started out. That was before you could mark more than one thing for disassembly. Yeah, when I learned that you could actually mark things and only disassemble them, that was awesome. That was the best thing ever. You're heading to the local pub? No worries, Riemann. Thank you for joining in today. Hopefully I shall see you again sometime. Alright, I'm gonna try to do it with this many now and see how far I can go. And I'm gonna build this out a little bit longer. Hopefully that should be fast enough. If it's not, then we go again. Right, that's gonna be connected up there. I did not mean to go in there, but it didn't work anyway. Alright, so we need more. More power. What I wanted to do was check how much power I'm using, and we have crossed the threshold of how much power is being consumed. The max consumption is over the max production, but we still have a ways to go. And we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do not want to go any more than 12. That's the thing, because the max amount is 13. So if I go any more than that, I do not want to risk breaking my game. I'm gonna try and hold shift this time and see if that helps. If it doesn't, then we just use this. Max was 13 in Unreal 4. Okay, this is still in update 4. This is still update 7, but it's still Unreal Engine 4. I don't imagine something would change in the updates. If someone can find me a quoted article where it says that you can do more than 13 with no problem, I'll happily do it. But it seems that for now, 13 is the max we can do. I've done 12. Use 14 a ton. That's going the wrong way. Could it be the exit is too long? I feel like you slow down a lot at the end, or you're just seeing things. It could be. It could be. Why is this not placing the right way? Why are you placing the wrong way? Why is it going inside? Why not going outside? It's not rotating either. The exit needs to be long. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that was scary. That actually scared me. I thought I was done for a second over there. Sorry, I didn't mean for you to choke on your food. My apologies. My apologies. Hi, Dagon Mist. How's it going, dude? Okay, can I do this and then build a blueprint and then have it stack on that support? Like that? That should be allowed, right? And then I just need to remove this hypertube. And that should be the exact same as every other one. If I did that 3 times, let's see what happens. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to learn about how hypertube cannons work. It's proving to be a little bit less successful than I would like. That's what I did on the first one I tried. On the first one, I actually built only one of those supports instead of 2. Oh, no. How do I undo stuff? Yeah, less scary than I assumed, for sure. Guess that's the only way to undo right now. Let's try the blueprint once again. Come on, please place correctly this time. There's a blueprint delete mode unless that's a future feature. Future feature. Alright, so for now I'm gonna say this is it. Let's get another hypertube. Oh wait, before I do that, another foundation. Let's try to go as high as possible. That's way too long. Come on, I'm waiting for someone to do the command.
That's what she said.
You watched a YouTuber who made a few hypertubes. It was funny to see this outcome. See the outcome. Okay, I think that should be okay. Let's go ahead and connect this up once again. Okay, I need to be careful. Max power is 5108. Some blueprint quality of life changes have been rolled out recently, and you're never quite sure since you played most during early access. Fair enough. Alright, I've saved the world. Let's hope we don't crash it. Alright, that definitely takes us far, but it's only going to take us till aluminum. So that's a good way to get rid of our aluminum thingy, the aluminum hypertube, because this will get us there. And then we can go from there to the next one. I think that works. That definitely works. I'm just gonna get rid of this hypertube because we don't need this anymore. If you use your jetpack for controlled burst, you can go much further. Yep, I definitely can. I'm gonna get rid of this entire place. This entire thing. I'll keep the bridge. I'll keep the bridge. Yeah, I had that happen to me once, Moose. And I landed on like half a health because I wasn't looking down at the amount left in the fuel. That's taking the copper from the valley all the way down there. And it's taking it all the way to the aluminum plant. Hello, Justin Smith. Thank you for the follow. I'm just sliding. And by the way, I have just noticed that I've gone 22 minutes over the time that I normally stream. And it's all your fault, everyone. Yep. I'm having too much fun. Alright, let's try this once again. And before we do, I just want to check the power. Max consumption is 5088. So that's good. So we are pretty much on par with our production. Got anything big tomorrow? Yeah, I do need to get up to go to work. So that's something that needs to be done. Yeah, it still takes me the same length, I think. Even with the jetpack boosts, it's like barely helping a little bit further, I guess. But yeah, that's about as far as it goes. Alright, I think that's a great test. That was a success. It worked really well. Now I need to make my way back down there. But I'm gonna call it over here for today. I'm going to snooze the last ad because it's in 6 minutes otherwise. Yeah, it depends on the velocity. Yeah. Make a zipline back down. Yeah, I probably have to. I'm going to stay over here for now. I'll probably get back there later if I have to. But that's where I'm gonna call it for today. I see a couple of people on. I see the only bear shark is playing Satisfactory, so we might raid them. Add wall outlets so you don't have floating power poles. Hey, I love my floating power poles. They look nice. Alright, let me go ahead and hit a couple of buttons. And we are going to raid the only bear shark. Right, the raid has been created. If you want to help out with the raid messages should be in chat momentarily. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first one. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second one. And thank you all for being here. It was really a wonderful stream. And what happens when you hit the end of the zipline and don't jump? You just hit the power pole and fall, basically. That's it. I should be back tomorrow. It will be about almost 4 hours before whatever the time is for you now. Hopefully I shall see you guys then. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Thank you for all the follows today. Thank you for the resub, Hickanel. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for everyone who lurked. Thank you for everyone who chatted. Hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. Until then, everyone stay safe and have an excellent time zone. Bye everyone.